Let's go ahead and check back in with meteorologist Clay Smith with a look at our forecast. Clay, how are things progressing this afternoon?
Yeah, the skies are starting to get dark, Grace, and we're going to continue to track out this round of showers and storms. Now, fortunately for us, nothing severe as of now. Still could be some gusty winds and brief heavy rainfall. And then after this main line pushes through, we're just going to get some steady rain behind all this. But we do have special weather statements in effect for both Jackson and DeKalb counties for the next hour or so as this leading edge of storms moves into our area. Again, really not looking all that impressive on radar. This is mainly just going to be a rain event. A few rumbles of thunder, maybe a flash of lightning. You see some steady, heavy rain moving through parts of Altamont, now shifting into parts of southern Bledsoe and northern Sequatchie counties. Also got some heavier rains shifting into Marion County, and these storms down towards Scottsboro, they're moving off to the east, are probably the strongest ones in our area. That's where we could see those gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour. Not seeing a lot of shear, maybe some very small hail into Jackson County, mainly in the mountainous areas. But all in all, this is going to be more of a rain event. So it doesn't look like severe weather is going to really be an issue this evening, but certainly going to have some impactful weather as those storms roll in. Again, here's over downtown Chattanooga. Just in the last 30 minutes, it's really starting to get dark out there as those clouds thicken up. Same for Cleveland. So within the next hour or so, the metro area likely to be dealing with some of that heavier rain. And as for your temperatures, I mean, still warm. We didn't hit a record today, but it was still close. We got 79 in Chattanooga. Some areas hit 80, but it's still very mild, muggy, and breezy out there. And as for your temperatures, we'll slowly coast our way into the mid-60s, and we'll have occasional showers overnight. But as we take a look at your futurecast, again, this is all going to start to move through within the next couple of hours. That leading edge is where we could have the gusty winds. Behind that leading edge, like I just mentioned, is just going to be some steady rain rolling through the Tennessee Valley overnight, which is a really good thing because it's been dry. Again, we've had some of those controlled burns going on. We've also had a few brush fires here and there over the last couple of weeks. So any rain that we get will be beneficial. Overnight, that will continue as that front continues to push to the east. So we're likely to wake up to a little bit of rain tomorrow morning. Not going to be a big deal. And then this is kind of going to fade away. So the second part of your Sunday is generally going to be on the drier side. So that's the good news there. So all in all, it's going to turn out to be a pretty decent weekend. And as for rainfall totals, some will get a little bit more, some a little bit less, but I think on average a quarter to a half of an inch. Again, if you get under one of those heavier downpours for 15-20 minutes, you may get slightly higher amounts of some rainfall as this system moves through. Also, a reminder, you are going to be losing 1 hour of sleep. We spring forward, so sunrise, of course, going to be a little bit later. Our sunset times, 6:42 this evening, so coming up here in 21 minutes. But tomorrow, that's going to be all the way down to 7:43 as we go from standard time back to daylight saving time. So again, just be mindful of that. At 2 a.m., that's going to happen. So that'll be early Sunday morning. Tonight, we'll continue to see some of those showers rolling through. Tomorrow, again, a few may linger into the morning, but for the most part, we're going to dry out throughout the day. A little bit cooler with high temperatures in the mid-70s. And then looking ahead to your next 7 days, more storm chances through, I would say, Wednesday evening. And then we're going to have a sharp cool down by the end of the week. Grace?
Thank you so much.